Welcome back, guys. You are the Mk X community. Dang it. No, you're not. You're the MK community. Nightmare, shame on you. Sorry, Self. It's okay, Self. You guys are the MK community. No X necessary. I am Nightmare, and you are in for another top 5. This one, top 5 returning characters. Top 5 characters that have been in Mortal Kombat games before that I'm glad are back in MKX. So, we are going to jump right into this with number 5. Number 5, Goro. And yes, I know some of you are saying, but hey, you, wait a second. Goro's a DLC, pre-order bonus. Okay. I know. But he is in the initial game. Like, he's up, you face him, if I'm not mistaken, you face him up the story ladders for characters. So, I'm counting him as already main roster. Yeah, you have to pre-order him to play as him, but he's technically already main roster, so my list, my rules. Get over it. The reason Goro's number 5 is because, I like his look. He's kind of got his Mortal Kombat first ever movie look, and I like that. I like his variations now. Now they've only ever had variations in this game. He's got the dragon claws thing, these blades that come off of all 4 of his arms. He's apparently half dragon. I never knew that before. And they really play that up with a dragon fire variation with him. And the reason he's number 5 is because Goro was a character I couldn't stand. I didn't like him. I didn't want him around. Now, he's a character I know I'm going to hate fighting because of that damned punch walk. But I like him as a character now. He sounds cooler to me. He looks cooler to me. He looks fun to play as to me. I mean, it's just everything about Goro I could kind of get behind, except for the fact that he's still an OP SOB. But yeah, that's my number 5 for returned characters. Returning, or have returned, whatever. Number 4, Liu Kang. Yeah, Liu Kang in every other game, I just didn't like him. I didn't like him as a person. Well, I liked him as a person. I liked that he fought for good, but I didn't like how he was goody two shoes, like did everything he was told, like good boy Liu Kang. I couldn't stand that. I couldn't stand the constant karate noises that he made. He was sort of bland to me. In this game, they play off of his MK9. What happened to him in MK9? And he goes, I think he's dead. He's a revenant. And he's just like, hey, Raiden, you suck. You crispy fried me. And now, I hate you. I hope you die. Like, he's not goody two-shoes anymore. Like, he's evil. The first time, if I'm not mistaken, besides dead Armageddon Liu Kang, that we've seen an evil Liu Kang. And I like it. And I love it. And I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah, that old song. I like him now because his variations look fun. It's one of those characters I didn't like him before. I like him now because of this game. That's why he's on this list. I tried to put most characters that I didn't like before on this list, except number 3. And that is a perfect transition to number 3, Reptile. Reptile is the only person on this list who I liked previously. Reptile is great in this game. Yeah, his variations are kind of iffy. I mean, a noxious variation where his body odor is so intense it does damage to you over time. I mean, that's a cool thing, but he was never really. He was fast, and his tongue was longer than all hell, but stinky, like a nasty like a noxious variation. I like the idea of it. It's just odd. But anyway, his design is cool. I wish he had a like unlockable or even downloadable classic costume, which I'm still got my fingers crossed for. I like his voice. I like his new role. He's not just a get stepped on Reptile anymore. He actually has more of a story presence now. I like what MKX did to Reptile, and that's yeah. MKX changed a lot of opinions on characters for me. But on to number 2. That's another good transition. Opinion changed on this guy. Number 2, Johnny Cage. And I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this. I hated Johnny Cage in every other game he was in because he was just that generic Hollywood movie star douchebag with the sunglasses and the I'm better than you because I was a movie star type deal and all that spiel crap. In this game, he's more matured. He's more... Yeah, he still makes the jokes, which I like those, the jokes that he made. I didn't like that. He doesn't think he's better than anybody just because he was in movies in this game. And, excuse me. He's not so superficial in this game. He's more down to earth. I like it. And I don't have a lot to talk about with Johnny Cage because, his variations are different. I like the fact that he's got the word cage written on his knuckles in like brass rings. I like how that's a variation thing and not just a character thing. I like that his old MK9 costume with the gold belt that says Cage on there and the Johnny tattoo. The Johnny tattoo is on him in all his things. Like, they didn't just make it a costume specific. I like how they did that the tattoo is a tattoo. Like, it's on him everywhere. You can see it in the V of one of his costumes. But, that is Johnny Cage number 2 because I like what they did. I like his variations. I like his interactions with certain characters. And that'll bring me... So Johnny Cage, number 2, favorite returnee. Number 1 is a character I did not like her in any other game. No other game. Not one. I didn't like her. I wanted her to go away. But they brought her back. They changed her up a little bit. They definitely changed the design. And now, number 1, Melina. And some of you who know me very well are like, wait a minute, what about Jax or Sub-Zero or Scorpion or other characters that you actually liked that are back? Shh. You don't know. I absolutely love what they've done with Melina. They took away the giant Tarkatan like Oogaboo mouth and gave her lips with like evolutionary looking teeth on the outs. So yeah, she's still nasty and gnarly, but with her new design, she's somebody, like, if I saw her, I would take her out to dinner or something. Like, she passes as attractive in this game. In other games, she tried too hard. In other games, she was way out there. It's toned down in this game. I like that. Her variations are great in this game. There's a variation based solely on her teleport kick from a last game, which, wow. She can teleport. Variation time. Her fatalities are better in this game. Her personality is better in this game. Like I said, her design of the teeth and the costume itself is better in this game. I like her voice actor a little better. I don't know if it's the same one. It may be. but it sounds better to me in this game. So that is why Melina is number one. Variations are cool. Her fatalities are great. Her new look is amazing to me. And I hope she comes back. She also had one of the single sex nastiest moments I've ever seen in a game ever. But I won't spoil that. Just play through the MKX story and oh, it's wow. But anyway, to recap, Goro, Liu Kang, Reptile, Johnny Cage, Melina. Those were my top 5 returning Mortal Kombat characters. So, fans, friends, people watching that I just sent this to without you asking. Thank you for watching. I mean, I know a lot of people don't watch these. I'm not delusional. I don't have a Nick Famous fan base or even an Uncaged Games fan base or almost any sort of fan base. But thank you to those of you who watch these. My next top 5 and I'm doing these all five top 5s in a day. The next one will be top 5 new characters, like brand spank new characters in MKX. You should know that by now. You should know it's MKX by now. Those of you who don't know, it's going to be MKX for a while. So, then tune in next time for top 5 new characters. And yeah, I keep looking over there because that's where my notebook's at, and I have to remind myself of these characters because there's just so much and so little to do. There's so much to do and so little I can keep track of. But anyway, as always, I'm Nightmare. You guys have been great. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Nightmare out.